All right. Welcome back, guys.
Welcome.
Oh, God. All these flyaways. What is this alfalfa on top of my head?
We have an hour to do this, ladies and gentlemen.
An hour. All right.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hi.
Welcome back to
Welcome back.
We Need to Talk.
We need to.
But this We Need to Talk is happy.
Yeah, we're not sad anymore.
Yes! I'm getting a new car.
Today, right
She
now.
got a new car.
I got a new car last week. I got a Prius.
Yes, it's so pretty. We just did a photo shoot. And
yeah, my hair is currently soaked and up because we went to the lake and I dumped my hair in fish water.
Fish water. There was lots of bugs. I'm pretty sure my ankles are destroyed by
My
bugs.
everything is destroyed. She had me laying in the lake
in
with one.
and
then in the middle of our photo shoot, my phone randomly
died.
Just won't.
Kaputted. It was in my bra, which I'm not wearing one right now, so don't. But
and then now it's just flashing Apple and I can't get it to work. So I have to go figure that out in an hour. But anyways, that's just a blab. You don't care about any of that. That's not why you're here. No.
About the Coachella experience. Yes.
And we're here to explain it. So
we are.
Coachella. So Coachella over here.
so my friend Coachella over here.
So my friend Chell.
So, yes.
Ashley just came back last week from Coachella, which is why we didn't have an episode last week. It was just craziness.
Yeah.
I went to Coachella in 2016. So we're kind of just, it's a story time kind of video. We haven't had that for a while. I think our new kind of schedule that we want to do is advice, serious, story time, funny.
Yes.
Advice, serious, story time. So we want to keep that mix of everything. So I think that's
our last story time was a little not.
I think our last story time was us talking about awkward encounters. And then our last video was just advice, which I don't think anyone cared about that. But
no.
So we're here for story time.
Yes. And there's lots and lots of stuff that happened, and I know that we'll probably obviously throw in a little advice here and there because that's just who we are. Compare? But yes, so. Yeah.
I don't feel like I haven't.
She hasn't heard any of.
I've been waiting to hear how your Coachella experience was for this podcast. So
yeah,
she was camping.
Car camping was,
which I did not experience. I did.
Car camping was an experience in itself. I don't even know. It was crazy.
It looked fun.
Crazy.
Oh.
But fun.
So give a little. Tell the people what to expect. What happened?
All right.
For Coachella car camping.
So, starting from the beginning, as you all know, I live in Arizona, and Coachella is in California. If some of you did not know what Coachella is, it is a very, very big music festival that is more mainstream-ish music than some of the other more predominantly EDM. It's not really a lot of that. So Coachella, this year's lineup, they had some amazing people. So my boyfriend decided to surprise me. If you guys haven't seen that vlog on my personal channel, go watch it because he surprises me, and it was really cute. I thought I was going to get Jamba Juice, and instead I was getting Coachella tickets for my birthday.
It's fine.
Yeah, I also turned 21 while we were not recording, so
finally my baby girl is not.
We have yet to go out, and I'm upset. So, we're probably going out this weekend. Back to the story.
That'll be a story time.
Me and Aaron had the smart idea to try to leave and pack at the same time at around 9 p.m.
On Thursday, the day before.
9 p.m. on Wednesday night, because we found out car camping opened on Thursday morning. And we were like, oh my God, we have to leave, now.
I remember that. I think we were doing a shoot or something.
Yeah, and I was
I gotta go.
Yeah, I was I have to leave, right now.
Yeah.
So we pack up the car, and that took us about a good, almost hour and a half to 2 hours packing my car.
Pack everything.
Yeah, we literally had to pack our whole entire life in my tiny little Ford Focus that I used to have. Yeah, because and he was bringing battle armor that he brought a Vegeta costume. If you guys don't know what Vegeta is, it's an anime character, And the freaking armor that he wanted to wear on Saturday was huge. I couldn't see out of my back window after we packed everything up. And I was like, I don't know if this is illegal or not, but we're just going to go. So, long story short, we drive to California at 11 p.m. at night.
I think you texted me at like 5 in the morning. We're like, we made it.
Literally. So, we got into California at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. Aaron I was like, I want to sleep. Like, I don't know what's happening, but I have not slept all night. Like, I want to sleep. So, we didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into, but Aaron got in the driver's seat when we got into California. And if he wouldn't have, we would have not gotten the spot that we did. Because we pulled up to the Coachella venue, the giant,
Coachella.
Yeah, we literally pulled up and there was like not a lot of cars. We had stopped in like a Walmart parking lot, but California Walmarts aren't open 24/7. I was like, what? How?
The more you know.
How is that not possible? It was weird. So we got there, we couldn't get ice or dry ice. No one was carrying dry ice. And I was like, what is going on? Yeah. So Aaron was like, well, why don't we just drive to the venue and see if they're even letting people in right now? And I was like, babe, they're not going to be letting people in at 4 o'clock in the morning. And he was like, well, you never know. And I was like, okay, I guess. So we're driving, and my boyfriend loves asking questions. He does not care about anything or anyone. He's like, if I want to know something, I'm going to. I'm complete opposite, and I was tired, so I was like...
Shut down mode.
I was like, no, So he's driving around, there's a bunch of cars, and we can see, like, the fencing for Coachella, like, all of these, like, entrances for Coachella to, like, the parking lots, and I was like, okay. So he pulls up to this dude, and he's like, hey, man... first off, I will say Coachella, like, people who work for Coachella are amazing. Like, the people who worked for Coachella were super, super nice. I don't know if you had that experience with them. No? Oh, yeah. Well, I'll say that for this portion of it.
Maybe it got better.
Yes.
As the years went on or something.
Yeah, I don't know. But they were just all super chill. Like, it was all just people from California that, like, got hired. So the guy was like, hey, man,
I thought
like...
you were saying that got high.
Oh,
but then you said hired.
Yeah, but I mean, that was it.
Anyways.
Too. Yeah, I was like, anyway. But, so, we drove in, and we figure out that they're letting people in already.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, 4 o'clock in the morning, they're already letting people in, and I'm like, how long have people been waiting? So, we're in line for an hour and a half, and... we get in, and they're driving us. The sun's coming up. I think I sent Savannah a picture of like the palm. Like, it looked so unreal. Like, literally the Coachella palm trees with, like, an orange-pink sunrise coming up behind it.
It was beautiful. I was like, is that a picture of a picture? Or
no, yeah.
Is that real life?
Yep. And so I was like, this is happening. Like, we are literally at Coachella. Like, this is insane. So we get in. They're checking our car for, dope and other cocaine, the normal.
I usually carry in my bag.
They have, like, the, dog running around, like, making sure we don't have explosives and drugs and whatnot. It's great. So I get out. The first thing that I remember from Coachella, I did not have a bra on, not knowing that I was going to have to get a full pat down.
Oh.
So, we're in the car, and I look at Aaron. We're, like, next car to go, and I looked at him, and I was like, I don't have a bra on. And he was like, are you fucking serious?
They about to play!
Yeah. He was like, are you serious, Ashley? And I was like, yeah. Like, I'm dead serious. And he was like, are you kidding me? Like, he got so mad. Mad that I didn't have a bra on. And I thought
your
about
audacity.
Yeah, but I was like, we've been traveling all night. Yeah. Like, I don't know. And so, it was fine. Came out. She literally just, like, swiped her thumbs, like, under to make sure that nothing was there, and then I was fine. So I was like, okay, cool. And I was wearing a crop top, and I think she could tell I didn't have a bra on, so she didn't go, like, lifting up my shirt.
Yeah.
So that was first experience, number one. It was fine. We got through. We went, we parked, and we started putting up our canopy and all of our stuff. Setting up was a lot easier than breaking down, for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Because we were, like, ready to go. It was, like, 5 o'clock.
Breaking down, you're...
I was like, I want to be home already.
We can leave all of us here,
where's my private jet at? Like, I just need... Yeah, no. So, setting up...
Cheez-Its?
Yeah. We got to set up, I don't know if anyone knows the layout of Coachella, but there is a backside to, I don't know. There's the parking lot, and then on the back end of the parking lot, there is a row, like, of 15 to 20 different, like, food sources and, like, lemonade and, like, all these different vendors that are in these little, like, literally, like, stands. Like, if you were to think of a lemonade stand, that's, like, what they looked like, just more industrial, like, all together. And they had, like, all these cute little signs that was, like, hot dogs, lemonade and this, like, burgers. Like, it was all very categorized. So I was like, this is so cool. Like, we're right by the food. We weren't really going to try to, like, eat a lot of the food.
So expensive there.
So expensive.
$5, or, like, water's, like, $5.
Water, literally a bottle of water was like $2, and at one point we had to buy a case of water because we were already running out, like, second day, because let me tell you,
get so dehydrated.
Thursday when we first got there, I was not prepared. Like,
no.
I got,
as well as you think you are prepared, you're not.
I got the worst headache. Like, I had brought, like, a little, like, thing of Pedialyte. Like, it was pretty big, but it wasn't, like, a 2-liter of Pedialyte. It was just, like, a little thing of Pedialyte that I had to make last the whole weekend. I was like, and Aaron doesn't usually get dehydrated, but I was like, I want to make sure that both of us are good. And so, Thursday, I don't know what happened to me, but it was so hot, and I was not expecting that. I was downing Pedialyte, like, already. I got the worst migraine. Like, I was out of commission. Like, I was running off of, like, 4 hours of sleep. Like, it was really bad. Like, I honestly...
And that was sucks. Like, that's, like, before it even started. That's she was texting me, and I was like, girl, if you don't, like, recover from it today, like, you're gonna be screwed. The whole
entire weekend. So I, like, was just downing water. So then at one point, like, during the weekend, Aaron was like, well, we have to go get more water. And I was like, water's like $2, and they don't give you any discounts. That's the one thing. No discounts for anything. Like, you buy a case of water there, it was like $48 for a case of water. And Aaron bought a case of water.
$48?
24 pack of water. 2 times 24 equals $48 for water. Yeah. So
go get the hose. They have the refill
I know. Well, stations. No, they have the refill stations, but Aaron was like, I'm just going to buy another case because I don't want to carry around bottles of water all the time. And I was like,
I mean, if you have that money, sure, but, like, I don't.
You're like, I don't have $48. So yeah, no, that ended up happening. But we got in. We got everything set up. Our neighbors were ridiculously nice. We actually made, like, a really good friendship out of one of our neighbors. Aww. It was their first time, too. And we were, like, ultra prepared. Like, Aaron made sure we were ultra prepared. Yeah. And our next door neighbors literally had a giant beach umbrella, a tent, and another little, like, umbrella thing. That was it. And I was like, and so it got so hot, and they were, like, sitting in there with, like, this battery-powered little, like, square fan. They were, like, dabbing, like, water on themselves and stuff. And, of course, my boyfriend, being the superhero that he is, went and frickin' bought them a whole canopy to put over their thing. He, like, he was like, hey, babe, I'm gonna go grab something. This was, like, we had already, like, made friends with them, and we had been talking to them and stuff and kind of getting to know them. And in the middle of Thursday, when we got there, he was like, I'll be right back. After everything started opening, he went to go get beer, and, like, he went to go do whatever. I will say their beer stations are kind of cool because, like, it's called, like, Beer and Go, and, like, you just go in there, you pick which one you want, and then they bring, like, cans of beer back. So that was fun. But he came back, and he had a whole canopy and just, like, chucked it at them and was like, I can help you set this up whenever you're ready. And the girls were like, oh my God, you didn't have to do that. Like, that was so nice of you. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was, at that moment, I was like, oh my God, I'm in love with you. Like, all over again. But it was so nice. Like, and so we got their canopy set up, and it was great, and they were so appreciative, and they got to put, like, all of their stuff out, and, like, it was just a lot easier for them. Yeah. And it was awesome to have a first-time experience with other people that were experiencing it for the first time and kind of, like, help them out and, like, make sure they were all good or whatever. But our other neighbors on the other side to our left was like just a group of like older, not like older, but like 30s. They were like Mexican like group. It was cool. They were like super chill, super nice. They definitely like were just there to chill out, and they were like a younger but older crowd. Like definitely like in their mid 30s, but they're still like partying it up. But I don't know if they didn't seem like they had kids or anything. We were like, oh, okay, cool, chill, you know. So that part of it was awesome. I loved having like getting to know people, because only me and Aaron went, so it was like we didn't know anyone. So it was nice to make friends that way. And so after Thursday, after I recovered, Thursday night, we went to the silent disco area that they have, which is in like this weird like dome that has like a bunch of cutouts of it, and the whole dome lights up. I don't know if they had that when you went. But the silent disco, like, it was weird because they had a DJ playing every single night at the silent disco, but there were headphones there.
It's just so funny to see everyone like jamming out, but you don't hear anything
like,
without the headphones. Like looking at it from an outsider's perspective, you're like, So I guess the silent disco had ended when we went. So Thursday night, like, we went pretty late because like I was taking a nap, and Aaron was like getting frustrated with me because he was like, we're at fucking Coachella, like wake up. He was, but I was so dead. Like I was like, I cannot function if we, you know, don't. That was ugly, sorry. I forgot we were recording for a second.
You're like, oh, we're just chatting.
Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, so I finally recovered, and I was like, you know what, maybe getting some fresh air, even though the air out there is not fresh. I will tell you that right now. All of that dust that night, like Thursday night, we were like, we definitely have to wear masks.
Oh,
like
100%. You cannot breathe if you're not wearing a mask.
No, like it was bad.
People think that the masks are like for a cute look. No. When I went my very first time and I stepped out of the car, I had like these little tattoos. I was like 18 or something. Or, I don't know. 21. I don't know. I was like,
yes,
cute. And I like had like these little tattoos on and like be like the jewels. The wind literally like took them off.
Oh my gosh.
Like the wind was so hardcore and the dirt literally took my tattoos off.
What the heck?
Like it was insane. I was like, I don't like Coachella. Like I made vlogs of all of this because this was back when I did vlogs, and if you want to watch it, you can. I'll like put the links in the bio. I like vlogged every day of Coachella. But yeah, like the wind and the dirt and all that was so bad. We had to go and buy like industrial masks and then put like the cute mask on top of it.
Oh my gosh.
I like could not breathe. I was like having an asthma attack. Like I had dirt like in my eyebrows, my hair. It like took off my tattoos and my jewels.
See, I don't know what wind.
It was intense.
I don't know what the wind mile per hour was when you went, but
it was
like
insane.
When I went, we got wind, like bad, like Saturday and Sunday. But, like, canopies were flying for sure.
Yeah.
Aaron bought a second canopy for our neighbors because their canopy got hit by someone else's canopy. And it ended up breaking the bars that held it up. So they trashed that one. They literally, like, had security going around with trash pickup to pick up people's canopies because everyone's canopies were getting trashed.
That sucks.
It was crazy. Like, we came back Saturday night and we were like walking through the rows to get to our row, and Aaron thought we were already at our row, and someone's canopy was broken, and he was like, oh my god, is that our canopy, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't know. So we're like sprinting to get to our like area.
Oh, it's like your little home got destroyed.
Yes, it was so sad. Like, we thought about it and we were like, all these people who are coming back from the concerts, like thinking they're gonna have a great time, either drunk or high or like whatever. And like, you come back to not having like a shelter. Like, that's so sad. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like all these people, but everyone seemed to make do, and I know that a lot of the neighbors were like helping their other neighbors out and stuff. So that was a lot better. But yeah, no, like the wind was definitely serious.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
We stayed at an Airbnb that was like 30-40 minutes away from actual Coachella.
Oh my god.
So completely different situation.
Experience.
Yeah. So we would drive like 30-40 minutes to Coachella, which, mind you, traffic to get to Coachella, like the waiting in lines to park every day, that was probably like the worst decision.
Yes.
But also, I don't know if I would want to commit to camping because I feel like I'd want to shower after being so dirty.
So this was the thing. They had showers, and obviously sets don't go on till 12. If you come with us next year.
Yeah.
Because we really want to go, so I think we're going to save up again to go. So catch us there. But we're waiting for the lineup, of course.
Of course. I want to go to Lollapalooza and ACL, so if anyone wants to fund that for me, my Venmo is at Savannah Ashley.
Just Venmo me all the money for that.
I really want to go. Anyways.
But they have showers there. Obviously, I think if you're not VIP, you have to pay for them. It's like $10 to shower, which I'm like, okay.
That would be a long ass shower.
$10 for water. But the thing is that our neighbor showered. So I'm going to be super gross here and just let y'all know that me and Aaron did not shower the whole entire time that we were there. I brought hygiene wipes. I brought vaginal spray. I brought like perfume and like everything that like
you could bring.
I could bring to help. So literally like after the concerts, I'd go in the tent. I would get in there. I would take out my little hygiene wipes, my vaginal spray and like everything. And I would just shut the tent and like wipe myself down like everywhere. And that, I mean, Aaron did that too. And honestly, like, yeah, I felt like
a little gross,
but it wasn't anything that was like unbearable. Like,
no, yeah.
It definitely was like I had my dry shampoo, like I had all these things that kind of helped to make it feel a little bit more clean. But obviously, it's camping. You know? Like you're not glamping. No. If you were glamping, I'd understand. But
no, I would just say like I think it would be a lot better to camp. Well, it would be showering and then just the heat. Yeah, would be my only two big things because that was what was the nicest part when we finally did get back to the Airbnb. It's like, oh, like we're in air conditioning, we can shower, we can like heat up a meal, and like that was really nice. But getting there to and from, it would be like a 2-hour.
Yeah, my only thing with not staying on site is getting there for sure. And leaving. Yep. Because I heard that Ubering, like people who didn't like, who flew and then Ubered, like it was like $100 Ubers.
No, we had our own car, and because I have knee surgery and stuff, I got like a handicap sticker thing.
Nice.
So like we would park like super close, so it wasn't like we like got there and then had to walk miles, because I also heard that that's a thing. Right. We got there, we got to park in handicap, but leaving and getting there, like there's lines every single day. Like it was just a mess.
So it's nice to just be able to come back to your campsite, back and forth, which is, it's like if you think about it, you're just kind of like, if you Airbnb it, you're giving up being on site, but then if you camp, you're giving up the air condition and like those amenities, but at the same time, like, so I guess it's just give and take. It just sounds
better to camp, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Like, especially because it's just for 3 days.
Yes.
Not that I'm like, oh, I don't like camping, but for that situation, I don't know. I think I would rather do camping.
Yeah, no, and honestly, like, I thought that doing my makeup and stuff, once I figured out how hot it was going to be, I was like, oh my god, like, doing my makeup, like, I hate sweating, and I mean, no one likes sweating and trying to do their makeup, but, like, with me, I was like, oh my god, like, I'm not going to be able to do my makeup. But I woke up Saturday, which was like my big, actually Friday and Saturday were like my big makeup days because I was like ready. But Sunday was like,
you don't give a shit.
I did not give a shit. I only had a couple people on Sunday lineup that I was like, okay, like I changed halfway through Sunday because I don't know what happened. Something happened with my makeup or my lipstick. Like I wore like a bright red lip on Sunday, and it ended up getting everywhere. Like I looked like the Joker, and because Aaron was kissing me, but then like I was eating and drinking, and that lipstick
just did not work.
It did not stay. It said it was like long lasting, and I was like,
bitch, you lie.
You lie. You are not Coachella approved. Goodbye. So I went back. I literally took off all my makeup last half of Sunday. Oh, that's such a good feeling. It was so nice. I took off all my makeup. I changed back into like
my PJs.
Yeah, pretty much. I just wore like a Childish Gambino shirt that I had bought from there. And I put my little biker shorts back on that I had worn on Saturday. I was like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
So that was like super nice. But Friday and Saturday mornings, like doing my makeup, Friday I felt so good. After Thursday, like the whole,
you were replenished.
Yes, the horror of going through that. I slept pretty well in our tent, and Friday I did my makeup in the morning. That was like my most like Friday
Your
and Saturday.
makeup was really good that day.
Thank you.
But, no, I like that. Yeah, and you definitely, I would probably camp if I ever did it again. My thing, so when I went, I was just general admission, but the first Friday and Saturday, I snuck into VIP.
How?
I know. It was sick.
How did you do that? How did that? What? Like, I don't even understand how.
I was a bad bitch.
Oh my god.
So they give you a little wristband, and then you go and you beep it. And, like, you have to put it on this, like, little wall thing, and it, like, clears you.
Okay.
You do that. You get into general admission. I should not be telling my secrets, but whatever. So the key. Well, because, like, you have general admission, and, like, it's fine, but, like, VIP is better.
Okay,
obviously.
yeah, yes.
So I really wanted to get close to some set. I don't know. And there was, like, I was like, I'm just going to try it. And the person I was dating at the time, like, I don't even know. He, like, said he was going to go to the bathroom or something, and I look over, and he's, like, in VIP. And I was like, what the... And I'm just sitting here, he's like, just do it. Just, like, do it. So it was the middle of the day, Friday, and I literally just walked through. Like, because they have, like, security guards right there. What you have to do is you just have to look for the ones that don't give a shit.
Yes.
And, like, you'll see the ones that are just, like, chilling, like, and not going to pay attention.
Right.
Because they have, like, the VIP section to get into the back, and then they have the VIP section to just get into that, like, little cove of, like, the stage where they, like, separate it.
Right.
So I got into that part where it's just, like, the part for the stage.
Yeah.
So it's like they didn't really care, you know what I mean?
Isn't
and it's just
that,
one person, and it doesn't have the thing. They just look at your wristband.
Oh.
So the key is to get into that, like, super nonchalant. So what I did is I just acted like I saw a group of my friends in there, and, like, I was some, like, pshaw,
yes,
and, like, grabbed my purse, and I was like, oh my god, hey, yeah, and just acted like I didn't see them. And, like, the thing is, just act like you're supposed to be there. Don't act nervous. So I just got into that part, and then I was in, like, the little section of VIP for the stage.
Oh, wow.
And then, this is the tricky part. So then they have, like, the back. There's a back for VIP. They have nice bathrooms. They have nice sinks. They have, like, the showers.
Yep.
I'm like, oh my god, this is a whole new world. We're living, like, freaking porta potty out there in general admission. And back here they have, like, nice bathrooms. So I went and I used the bathroom. I was like, I get to fly!
Yes, yeah.
So that was, like, a luxury. And then... But the key to get into that is because that's where they have that, like, wall where they have a bunch of security. Everyone's watching you to make sure that your thing clears. You just have to run in with a big group of people. They're like, okay, guys, start coming. And I just went in the middle, and I was like, haha, and, like, went with someone at the same time, so theirs cleared.
Oh, okay.
Like, you make friends. I was like, hey, mine, and they're like, oh, yeah, you just have to look for the people that are, like, high and chill.
Yeah.
So, like, I did that, and, like, I clicked that, went through, just, like, not ran, but, like, walked fast with them, acted like I was supposed to be there. That part was hard because it was, like, me and the person I was with. Like, you kind of have to both get in there, but you can't walk together.
Right.
But we cleared that. So then we're, like, in this nice, like, VIP, like, all the buses, everything in this, like, nice path. Everything's lit with beautiful lights. Like, it's a whole different world. It, like, made me be like, okay, well, I'm never coming back to Coachella until I get VIP. Because,
like, until I can afford VIP.
Yeah, like, there's chairs. Like, dude, it is a different world back there. Like, a whole different, like, walking path. So you beat all the crowds and stuff. Yeah. And you have, like, the back sections, and you just walk through, like, on concrete, not nasty dirt. Yeah. And then you just, like, can pick which stages you want to go to, and then you just go through there.
That's crazy.
It was beautiful.
So is VIP on the other side?
It's just, like, backstage.
Oh.
I think. I don't know what I snuck into, but it was lovely. Like, artists were back there.
Yeah, no. So, like, there were... I don't know if they changed it now, but, like...
Yeah, that was 2016.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. Like, for us, like, the VIP stuff that, like, we couldn't get into, like, they had... they just had like, one entries to certain stuff. There was a rose garden that was VIP, and every time general admission people would walk up there, like they were like, "Yeah, you can't get in here." Yeah, and we were like, "Cool, all right, thanks."
That's really beautiful.
But yeah, the rose garden was one of the VIP things. Mm-hmm. There was like a Heineken beer garden.
Yeah, it's like all these different like venues kind of thing. But no, what I got into was just like backstage VIP, area. Yeah. Because I didn't get into any of the restaurants because they will, like, actually stop you and, like, look at your thing. I just, like, got into the VIP section of the crowd. Okay. And then that had a different section to get into the back. And that's where it had, like, that.
Was that by Coachella stage?
Probably.
I think so, because the main stage. Yeah, that... I remember hearing people, like, talk about getting in there. But the thing is, like, that front area... So, Coachella stage, did they have it where they had VIP in the front, and then there was another... another like row of fence, and then there was general admission.
Yeah, it was like VIP got like where you saw Billie Eilish.
Yes.
That's the section I got into.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like there's like a little sitting, like you can actually sit,
yes.
and you guys are like fenced off.
So
and
that's not even VIP. That's like artist. Like you have to have an A on your artist wristband to get in there.
Can I say?
Like that's like $2,000 to have that.
I did it both days. So.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then I got caught though.
You did?
Yeah.
What happened?
So we did that, and then the guy I was with, and like we were like, okay, we need to like stay in this. Like we can't go back into the normal crowds. So like we were just like trying to figure it out, and like trying not to have people like look at our thing, and like using the bathrooms, having a great time, because like you get like the backstage of everything, so you don't really know what stage you're going to. You know what I mean?
Weird.
So we didn't want to like go.
Okay.
Whatever, we stayed, and then we got to leave early, and that night we didn't have any traffic because we got the VIP, like,
right.
Like, so we missed all of that. That was really great. The next day, we tried to pay someone, or he tried to pay someone to let us get into VIP again, because we had tried and it didn't work, and the guy let us, and, like, for $20 or something, like, literally just go to, like, the...
Yeah, the people who don't care.
Yeah, like, the dope, like, teenage guy that's, like, working the little stand, and be like, yo, if I give you 20, can I go back there? And... Like,
yeah,
they will.
Right.
So we did that, and then we went backstage again. But then, like, we got back out somehow, and then we got back in. I think I threw my purse into like the artist section or VIP, whatever it was. I thought it was just VIP section. I threw it in there when someone wasn't looking. And then I, like, acted like I was supposed to be, like, the whole thing, I acted like I was supposed to be there, like, what do you, and I was like, my purse is just back there, can I go grab my purse? Like, I left it in there when I was in there.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, sure. Then I went and grabbed my purse, and I, like, just, like, got lost in the crowd so that they couldn't find me.
Oh my gosh. The artist crowd for us, though, it wasn't big. Like,
no, it's small.
Yeah, like, everyone in there, like, it's very, like, open.
It's just like
people,
ding,
yeah. Like, people were just sitting, like, I know for Childish Gambino, it was definitely more packed, because obviously, like, that's people who they invite. Like, people who get invitations to come watch those artists is who sits up there. Because I had people in general admission crowd with us that were like, yeah, this VIP wristband doesn't mean shit. Like, they didn't really get much of, like, a VIP, like, experience, I guess. So
maybe
they were like...
Maybe, like, the artist pass?
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. So then I snuck back, and then... So I was just in that, like, little section, and then I tried to go back to where the trailers was.
Right. Yes.
Were, again, the second day, and I got caught. Like, I went with these, like... You could tell they're, like, these rich, like, teenage California, like, guys or something.
Yes.
And we're like, hey, this is what we're trying to do. And they're like, okay, dope. Like, you, like, me, the girl, like, they're like, we'll have two guys, you, like, in the middle of us. And we're like, they're, like, trying to help us. They're like, we'll put you back. They're like, just put your arm when I go. And blah, blah, blah. And, like, we did it. And it literally is just who the security guard is. We had an asshole, but I know he's not an asshole. He's just literally doing his job.
Right?
But, like, I went with the guy at the same time and was like, and played it off. He's like, nope, come back, do it again. And I was like, what? And, like, trying to walk. And he's like, you, stop. And then, like, had someone get me. And I was like, fuck. And the guy was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's okay. And he was like, yours didn't ring. You guys went, like, he was like, I saw you guys go together, like, scan yours. I was like, no, it did. Like, like, freaking out, having an anxiety attack. He's like, scan yours. And I, like, scan it. And it was like, rah! And it, like, makes a rejection noise. And it goes all red. He's like, no, you don't belong here. Go back there. But the guy I was with got back there. And I was like, well, fuck. And then so he was just like, oh, she's with me. And then we didn't get into VIP the rest of the weekend.
That sucks.
But it was dope. I was like, I'm never coming back here again unless this is how I get treated, because general admission is ass compared to this. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah. No.
So that was like the highlight of my Coachella experience.
See, like, I didn't, that's the thing. I didn't hate Coachella. Like, I definitely had a really, really good time, but there was just a lot of things about it that I was like, I'd either want to maybe prepare for more. Or 100%. Like, just in general, like, try to be more aware of. Now I think I would be, like, over the heat, and, like, I'd understand, like, what it is to camp there. So I'd be like, okay, this is normal. Like, I'm fine. Like, I already know what I'm going to expect. And if it's cooler outside when we go next time, great. Like, that's awesome.
Well, and a big A big thing I didn't expect is how cold it gets at night.
Oh, yeah. No, that was great because me and Aaron are like furnaces when we sleep, and like having him sleep next to me in like an isolated tent, I was like, I'm so glad that it's 60 degrees outside. Like,
yeah, it gets really cold. I would wear like shorts or something and I'd be freezing. So luckily our car was close enough and I would just go run and put pants on.
Yeah.
But I mean, we didn't have a lot of money, and so like we did everything very like cost effectively. Like we had like our car full of like snacks and water.
We
like
did too,
I was not a person that spent.
Well, no, we brought 2
water.
coolers with like a bunch of shit. We brought chips and salsa, which was like what we lived off of when we were like on the campsite. But obviously, like Aaron was doing it for my birthday, and like he has the money, so he was like,
mine was for my birthday too.
Yeah,
but we were still cheap about it.
No, Aaron was like, he bought us the food there is so good though.
I know.
So good. Like, literally, they had these, like, pulled pork like, nachos.
Oh.
To die for. If you ever go to Coachella, you need to try the pulled pork nachos.
I had something, but I can't remember what it was. It was so good. Or, like, the fresh fruit there.
Yes. And they also had, like, the ice cream stand that I didn't get to go to. But we had, like, frozen lemonades, and those were so good.
Yeah, the food is really good, but it's also really expensive.
It is. Very expensive. Like, 2 plates of food for us was, like, $40. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm trying to think of like what other unique experiences I had.
Aaron got busted for having Coke on him.
Oh yeah, I remember that, and he didn't.
He didn't. Just minding all of you. But yeah, no, literally, I don't know if the security guards were just having like a power trip or what, but literally like, obviously if you see a drug bust going down, you probably shouldn't watch because they're just going to think that you're a part of it. Or that you're trying to not be a part of it. Literally, Aaron went... So, Kanye West performed at his, like, gospel service that he did on Sunday, which was awesome. Like, I know everyone loved it. And there was, like, super, super hardcore, like, Kanye West fans that were there that, like, loved it. And Chance the Rapper came out. And, like, Childish Gambino was there holding, like... I don't know if Childish has a son or not, but he was holding
a child.
He was holding a child there. Yeah, just like, Lion Kinging it. Oh, yeah, no, but also, Childish Gambino had his movie out there, and we got to watch it for free in like this little...
What?
Yeah, Childish Gambino has like an hour-long film that he made, and it has Rihanna in it, and we got to watch it inside this like little air-conditioned like dome circular cylinder thing, and there was like, it was like a whole grass, like it was like fake grass pads or whatever, and you like watched it as if you were sitting on like these little hills, and then there was like a giant like screen, and it was like a little square in the middle of the screen that you could see was like where they played it inside the box. They played it, but then they had like animations like on, it was like a full 360 screen.
Oh, whoa.
They had animations on the side, they had animations like on the, it was crazy. Like, it was so cool.
What the nut?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we got to watch that for free, so a movie for free was awesome.
Totally worth it.
We were going to go back and watch it a second time, and Aaron was like, yeah, I'm so down. And I was like, yeah, I actually was going to ask you if you wanted to do that, but then we didn't end up doing that because Saturday night was crazy. Like, trying to get, because we went to go watch Billie Eilish.
The crowds are intense. That's, like, almost kind of scary.
Yes.
The crowds, like, I almost got trampled multiple times.
Yeah.
I had, like, full-on anxiety attacks.
Yeah, no, it definitely is, like, you have to just make sure you're aware of your surroundings, or else, like...
It's like the intermediate, like, it's like the passing time. Like,
yes.
I remember I watched Flume, and it was just so packed. So, like, you cannot even see. I had to, like climb on top of something.
And you're short.
Watch.
You're shorter than I am, and I was having issues. Yeah.
So, like, I remember Flume ended, and then someone else was performing, one of the headliners, like Guns N' Roses or something. Yeah. And it was literally like, whoosh,
yeah, and like everyone.
Wall of, like, people like running to go to the next set. And I literally, like, I think I started crying.
Yes.
Because, like, I was just, like, a little child that, like, got... and I was only with one other person, and I don't think I could find them, and I was freaking out. Like, no one cares. Like, they will run you over.
Yeah, no.
Like, they will step on your head.
Yes. No, literally, like... We were pretty tactical with the way that we were trying to, like, do everything. Like, and Aaron never let go of my hand. We got into a couple fights there, which that's what I was worried about. Was, like, you're in Coachella, and, like, I'm with my significant other, and, like, what happens if we have, like, you know, like, miscommunication, whatever. But, like, literally when he got mad at me, or, like, when we got into, like, our little altercation, he wasn't holding my hand, and we were, like, trying to walk through all the crowds and stuff, and I was like, you better hold my freaking hand. Literally, both of my parents told Aaron, they were like, you better hold on to her like she's a dog leash. Like, do not let go of her. Like,
it is so scary.
It is, like, when the crowds start moving to another headliner, like, that's probably one of the biggest. Like, people start running, like, they don't care, like, they'll bump into you, like...
No, they'll knock you down, like, that's what happened to me.
Like, there are some super rude people there that go to Coachella. Like, I know we were in Childish Gambino's set, and we were, like, front row of GA for general admission. We were, like, at the fence. We were right there. And... I cannot. If you were one of these people, I'm so sorry, but I hate you. The guys who put the girls on their shoulders in the middle of a fucking crowd. Like, dude, your girlfriend's knee just went into the back of my head. Like, there was this guy, and we were already packed in, and we were watching 1975.
Oh, love them.
It was interesting.
They weren't good?
They were, he, the singer, is a little weird to me, not my type of music.
You don't like that? I love that kind of music.
You're into the, like, indie, like, see, me, I was there for Childish.
You're like, my bad bitch with a big ass. Like,
yes, that's
when you get into her car, and then when you get into my car, it's like...
two totally different. Like, you're all mellowed out in her car, and then in my car, I'm like, we're about to turn up right now. Unless...
I can get like that, but that's not what I listen to, like, on my
daily... At her photo shoot today, you were getting down to, like, some...
Boom, boom,
like,
clap.
Yeah, like...
See, I'm a fun time. Yeah. Variety.
No, yeah, variety. You're, like, more EDM-ish with your, like, bump-up music.
Yeah, like, I don't just sit there and, like, listen to...
Yeah.
I like that thick ass.
Yeah, no, mine's, like, mine's rap and, like, R&B. If I'm, like, in a mood, it's, like, R&B. If I'm, like, rap, like, yeah. But... Nice. Either way, 1975, we were standing there to wait for Childish to come on.
That is the key. There for 1975.
That is the key. No, we were not. We got there super early, and we didn't want to run from a different headliner that we wanted to watch to Childish, and we had already been in an argument. So we both were like, screw it. We'll just go stand over there. Because I was not a crowd pusher when we first got there. I cannot deal with the people that are shouldering everyone.
And
like,
they
get there
are
early.
Like that.
Get there early. If you want to see a headliner, pick and choose who you want to see and be there.
Which sucks.
Before, which does suck. But at the same time, it's like, don't be rude. Like, just be like, excuse me. Like, I'd really, like, I had a couple guys with their girls that were like, hey, man, like, my girl really wants to see her front row. Can we, like, get up there? And we were like, yeah, sure. Go. Like, whatever. But Friday was when Childish was. Friday night, I think. Yes, because Billy was on Saturday night. So Friday...
That is who I would have...
Well, Ariana Grande was...
Don't care.
Which was the funny part, was because Aaron bought me these tickets thinking that Ariana Grande was going to be the person that I wanted to see the most. Like, Childish and Ariana. Literally, when I found out that Billie Eilish and Sabrina Claudio were on the set list for Saturday, I was like, oh my god, you are the best thing that's ever happened to me. Because
Billie Eilish, I want to see her so bad. That's like the biggest reason I want to get
ACL. She was sick, but she did an amazing job.
What, and sick, like her voice or what?
Yeah, she was like coughing and stuff, and she was like, I'm dying, guys, but I'm still here for you. But she did an amazing job. But she definitely probably wasn't as energetic as she has been at other shows. Sure. But just to see her, I couldn't even see her. There was like a bunch of people in front of me. We got there really late because we went to go watch a set that he wanted to watch. And obviously, like, we're both there to enjoy it together. So I was like, yeah, we can go watch Smino before we go watch Billy. So we went and watched Smino, and I knew a couple songs that I didn't even know that I knew. Yeah. And I love that. When you go to festivals,
you're like, oh, wait, I love you. Yes. I didn't know that was you.
Literally. Like, we were watching Smino, and I was like, do I know any of his songs? And Aaron was like, yeah, I think I played a couple around you. And then he played them, and I was like, yes, I love this song.
I sing this every day.
But it's so crazy, the different crowds that are at each stage, because
you have so many different people there.
So many different styles of people.
Which I love.
Yes, because we were waiting for Smino to come on. And he was at one of the smaller, like, outdoor theaters that had, like, the canopies above him.
Yeah.
And the lady, or the girl that was playing before him, was total indie artist. There was a bunch of, like, white girls and, like, all this. They all clear out. No one that was at this indie...
stayed for that.
No one stayed. So we're waiting for Smino to come on. There was so many black guys, so many black girls. There was, like, Everyone was rolling up a joint before Shmino came out. There was some dude with, like, fucking a bottle of Hennessy in his hand, like, at the front. I trying to hand Shmino a drink, and I was like, what is going on? So, literally, Shmino came on, and his headline on his banner was Afrochella. And I was like, wow, we are really in this crowd. Yeah, all the girls had, like, super long, like, acrylic nails that were, like, different colors. Yeah. They, you know, that bad bitch. Everyone was wearing hoops and stuff. Oh, like, my God. It was just so crazy to see.
All the girls with, like, flowers in their hair left, and then I just...
Literally. Like, I was kind of, like, a mix.
Yeah, I was love
like...
that.
I wanted to do the jewels and, like, all that, but I definitely, like, on Saturday, I wore, like, a crop top and biker girl, like, girly biker shorts, and, like, had my hair, you know, I did not wear my hair down, was not dealing with that. No. But I was super happy with myself, because I think it was on Friday was when I wore my, like, flowery outfit that I was like, ooh, okay.
I'm a girl.
So I wore that, and I wore just, like, I literally have... you guys can see that. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm showing my
sunburn
mark, my tan mark. It was crazy. I have like a full bralette suntan, like from Coachella. It's ridiculous. Wear sunscreen. Oh my gosh, wear sunscreen.
I don't think my outfits, and that's kind of the thing that I feel like has gotten the most annoying, is how much people care about their outfits for Coachella.
Yes,
and it's gotten outrageous, and it wasn't that bad when I went in 2016. People
I had so many people on Instagram ask me like, hey, I want to see your fits for Coachella, and I'm like, I don't,
I'm there more for, like, obviously I wanted to look cute, and it was something I did plan, but not to the extent of what it is now. But I feel like it's just because Instagram is a whole new world that's the whole thing, which great, whatever do you. But
so like, yours was probably more of a pure music time. Yeah, mine was definitely more of like Aaron had his Vegeta costume, and then at one point, like, they let us bring in his gauntlet that he had from Avengers, and he wanted to take a picture in front of the Ferris wheel.
The Ferris wheel.
The Ferris wheel. And,
yeah, mine was definitely more pure. I mean, a lot of people, it was 2016, like, it wasn't that long ago, but it was definitely a whole
when social media was first starting out.
Yeah, I mean, it'd been a thing, but, like, I didn't have a modeling page at that time, or, like, anything. But, like, my outfits were, like, short and, like, a boho top.
Yep.
French braids.
Literally. You're like, that was...
And, like, good eye makeup.
Yeah.
And that was it. And, like, fringe or,
just
like...
fringy. Yeah, you, like, went with the Coachella vibe.
Yeah, it was very Coachella, which
I feel like
was just my closet.
When you went, it definitely was more of that boho vibe, and now...
Now it's, like, bad bitch.
Yes, they're starting to, like, bring in more, like, mainstream headliners. They don't...
And it's more, like, show your ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's, like, more of, like, just very show yourself off type of thing, but, like... I was like, I'm not all about that. First day, Friday, I definitely was wearing, like, risque. Like, I had a bralette on that was, like, lacy and, like, black, and then I just wore... I actually bought it's literally sitting over there. I bought a floral jumper, dried it, and it shrunk.
Oh.
So I put it on. The bottoms fit fine, but the top part, like, the overall part, it was, like, overall jumper.
Yeah.
The top part... it tied in the back, and this whole, like, my whole abdomen part shrunk, and so I tried to tie it, and it just looked weird. Like, it looked like I had a bib on, and I was like, nope, we're not wearing that. So I was like, okay, you know, we're just gonna wear the bottoms, and I just let the overall part, like, hang down, because it wasn't really, like, an overall. It's more, like, all flowery fabric. So I was like, just black bralette and make it work.
No, that looked cute. I didn't even notice it. But, yeah, I don't know. Coachella is just... I recommend everyone try it out, you know?
I would definitely say it's like a... If you're into music that much and you like that culture, for sure try it out. If you have money.
Well, I just think any festival. I mean, I'm more so like what I goes. I want to do Lollapalooza and Coachella. I really want to do ACL in Austin, Texas. And I really want to do... They're starting to do more festivals here in Arizona, so I think even just doing, like, smaller ones...
I went to Summer's End when I was, like, 16, and that was fun. G-Eazy, like, Big Sean.
There's one in California, and it has Logic and, like, a bunch of other people, and I really want to go to that. So I'm trying to, like... see where I go instead of just spending it on splurging on Coachella.
I want them to bring more here because we actually have, like, big areas here for amphitheaters. Stuff, so we have Country Thunder here, but I'm not country music. Nope, sorry.
I don't want to do no.
Yeah.
I did it one year. I did it the same year I did Coachella.
Oh, wow. You were just festivaling it up.
I was just not saving and just...
Not saving money, spending it.
Well, no. Country Thunder I got asked to go with. I would not have spent money on that.
Yeah.
That was not fun.
Right.
No offense to anyone. Did not like it. But, I mean, yeah, my experience and your experience were completely different. I snuck into VIP and all this stuff.
I feel like my
to
experience,
Airbnb.
Yeah, my experience was like a very pure, in-depth Coachella experience.
Oh, and when I went to Coachella, I didn't even drink. I don't know why, but like
I barely did.
I never drank.
Honestly,
I didn't do drugs.
I didn't do drugs for sure.
So I'm like, would it have been a different experience? Like, I'm 100%. Like, now I want to go back and like get drunk and just like, cause, well, and I was like a different person back then. Like, I was very
proper.
I was good.
Halo, bing!
And like, you know, just very quiet, and it was also the relationship I was in. I was just very insecure, like little child. Like, I never once like danced. Like, I don't feel like I really had the full experience. I was just like there, like, oh, this is cool. Yeah. And like would go back and like that was that. Like, now I'd want to go back and like dance and get drunk, and not even get drunk, but just like have some drinks. And just like I'm a lot more free spirited of a person now. And like confident and open. So like I wouldn't care dancing in a crowd, or like making friends with them. Like I was just so like secluded, just like me and the boyfriend at the time, and just like, this is fun.
This is us.
Oh,
like,
are we gonna like put our hands up? Like, I was just a completely different person. So like, that's why I definitely want to experience it again, or just any festival, because I haven't been to a festival since that.
I honestly think it'd be so fun to go to a festival with you.
I'm a great time.
You're a great time. We're about to go out this weekend for my birthday, and
and you've never seen me like that. But I mean, all the time when I go out, people
I got a glimpse of it at the river today when we were shooting, and I was like, oh, I could do this.
Yeah, that was me. I remember the first couple times I ever went out before, because I don't really drink a lot, but now I do. And but before, people were like, are you drunk? Are you drunk? And I was like, no, I'm just like this.
Yes. Yeah. That's how I was in college, honestly. I was
so like I want to see that.
Coachella it up, drunk.
Yeah, I just want to see it as like how I am as a person now.
Yeah.
Because like in people on drugs and people that were drinking, I was like, oh, this is
the only
scary.
thing about drinking at Coachella that scared me off this time that I went was because acting like I've been so many times.
The one
time that I went to Coachella, I didn't drink because of what happened Thursday. Like, I didn't want to feel like that again. Like, getting dehydrated.
I would not be able to go hard. I'd probably only want to drink, like the last day. Or, like, maybe the second. I don't know. Because, once you're set back, you're kind of screwed. So, I probably wouldn't go hard Friday. Maybe I would drink Saturday night.
Yeah, and recover Sunday.
Have a really good time. Sleep in Sunday. And just, like, chill.
Yeah, because a lot of the lower end, like, high, like...
What?
The high, okay, can't speak today.
The higher low end.
The low end.
So the medium? The
medium end. The artists who are not as famous go on Sunday. And I was like...
They go later,
So I was like the high end people go at the end of every set. Like, I feel like the people that aren't so much known go in the mornings.
Yeah.
And then if you want to get crunk for, like... your sets, but the thing is, that's what scares me. I'm like, I don't want to drink and then not remember the set.
Oh, like, no, I wouldn't get I wouldn't get drunk. I would just have like
just
couple vodka
spirit.
Sprites and just like
vodka
fill it a little bit more.
Is that your drink of choice?
It is. If anyone ever sees me out in
vodka
public, vodka Sprite.
Okay.
Put a cherry in it for fun.
Yeah, for fun. For fancy. Love it.
But so I definitely want to experience it now, or any festival in general, because I feel like that's the main thing. You're just I'm gonna sound like a really white girl right now. I don't even want to say it, but you just want to feel the music. Feel the music. Like, you know what I mean? I just want to, like, enjoy it more. Yeah. I was so self-conscious when I did go, and, like, so just not...
See, and that's why I love that I went with Aaron for my first time, was because he literally, like, pushes me to be more open and, like, to have fun. And he was like, you know, I have stuff in my hands, and he was like, put your hands up, like, get crazy, you know? And I was like...
Yeah, no. Now I want to go as a flourishing woman.
A flourishing woman. And have fun. And,
so we definitely have to go in the future. But I think our scenarios were both a little bit completely different. Yes. I think if I went again, I would want to camp.
Yes.
Not stay at an Airbnb that's like an hour away.
Yeah.
And just do it differently.
Yeah, do it a little bit more.
But the biggest thing is
immersive
water.
Style.
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing is water, sunscreen, mask. Mask is not for looks. Mask is so that you can breathe.
And got such bad.
Yeah.
Bring masks.
And then be prepared to be, like, sick for 2 weeks after Coachella.
Yep. If you hear all of this right now, my allergies are ridiculous.
Yeah. I did a neti pot when I was out there. That's what, like, saved me. I did a neti pot every single night.
I need to bring nasal spray next time.
Like just anything and everything
to
for
clear
asthma
it out.
and allergies.
Definitely.
And neti pot. Bring your distilled water.
Because you're just getting all of that, like, all of the elements.
Yeah, exactly. Sunscreen, bug spray. There's a lot of bugs.
Bug spray.
And everyone was like, bug spray? What are you talking about? I remember when I put it in my vlog. When I did my, and then like people are commenting like, "Why do you have bug spray?" I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, you're like literally.
Okay, Susie, calm down. I'm trying to help you.
No, literally.
That and lots of snacks. Stash them in your car.
Yep. Coolers.
Cash.
Make sure ice to keep everything cool. Definitely was like a big help.
Like everything.
Yes, your whole life in a vehicle.
In a vehicle.
Yes.
A lot of money.
Yeah. But I think that really wraps it up. That was like kind of like a...
I snuck in, you camped. Tomato.
Tomato.
I really want to just try and sneak into Coachella in itself.
I watched 2 people get kicked out.
Okay, cool.
So don't do that.
No, I'm not saying to do it, but like... I would.
Well, on that note, don't come for her.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's not real. She's not going to do it.
Lock me up.
Yeah. But thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys liked this. We have been crazy busy, and so we really wanted to get this in here, and I finally have some days off. So we're here, and we did a photo shoot, and my laptop has been sitting on my lap for this whole entire duration of this video.
And my phone has been here blinking with the Apple sign.
Yeah, so
I don't know what happened. I'm going to go to the Apple store right now and hope that my whole life
I'm going to edit her photos from this morning, and we're going to have a great afternoon. So we hope that you have a great afternoon.
Thank you for listening to us blabble about Coachella. I don't really know what we got across in this podcast, other than just talking about our time at Coachella,
chatting.
So
this is exactly what we wanted our podcast to be like, was us just talking to each other. So I think it was best that we didn't tell each other because I didn't know your Coachella
you didn't
story.
Know that. So I didn't even know you back then. So it makes sense. And she's not a true fan. She didn't watch my Coachella vlog. So
sorry.
Anyways, but I think the next podcast that we want to do, or at least that I am really into right now, is like just inspirational motivation, like kind of life goals.
100%.
How we go about our life
motivated.
Goals. Yeah. How like when depression or anxiety takes over.
Yep.
Mental health. To get yourself out of it, because
it is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh, it is?
It is.
Oh.
It's perfect.
Beautiful. Okay,
May for mental health.
Oh, yay. So well, then I guess we will be doing that in the next podcast. So stay tuned for that. We will try and film it this week, so that'll be up for you guys next week. Our SoundCloud is down below. We finally have that up and running. All of our podcasts are on SoundCloud now, thanks to Ashley. We are going to edit this, and then we hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next week.
Yes. Love you guys so much.
Bye.
Cut.
Oh, wait. I forgot to say that this year, when you were at Coachella, I pretended to have my own Coachella at home.
Oh, my God.
Peep my Instagram stories for that.
Yeah,
I got so
wild night. That is a story time in and of itself. Oh my God,
I forgot about this. You'll have to try and like piece this in before we say bye. But yeah, I also had a Coachella. While she was at Coachella, me and my 2 best friends got super drunk off of White Claw in her bedroom. The 2 of us, we looked up on Spotify Coachella lineup playlist, and we just blasted it. I like put this whole thing on my story. If you go to my Instagram and you follow it, I made like a little iMovie of our whole Coachella like experience. People thought we were actually at Coachella.
So, in the bedroom?
Yeah. So I didn't understand that. Like they thought we were
Airbnb,
like pre-gaming.
question mark?
Yeah. But it was hilarious if you asked me. I was like shaking my butt in one of them, and my friend went behind me with 2 White Claws, and I just busted her mouth up. Like, did you see that?
Yes.
I did not mean to, but you need to check out my Instagram story, or my Instagram post. They're somewhere on there. But yeah, that was an experience within itself. So I had my own Coachella here this year.
You did.
Got drunk that whole entire weekend.
That must have been
bad, but it was great. So on that note,
Coachella
2019, make the best of it. All right, bye guys.